Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video is a real simple one. I am going to show you guys how I put on my invisible part closure. Now, to give you guys a little background on my hair, I am natural. I've been natural for about going on maybe 3 years now. And one of the ways that I protect my hair and kind of give my own natural hair a break is to wear weaves or wigs. Now, what I have on my head right now is actually a 3/4 wig. I will basically tell you guys how I did it. I purchased a stretchy dome cap, not a stocking cap, but a stretchy dome cap. And what I did is I put this stretchy dome cap on, and then I first I braided, I corn rolled my hair. And I corn rolled my hair into really small corn rolls and connected them. Then I put a shower cap, like a regular clear shower cap on my head. And on top of the shower cap, I placed a stretchy dome cap. You can purchase those at any BSS, beauty supply store, pretty much everywhere. And what I did, and then with a white pencil, I just, on the dome cap, the stretchy dome cap, I made a line that showed where my actual part was so that I know where to cut. So now I have this dome cap on, and what I do is I take my tracks and I just start gluing them from here to here. So I have a track here, a track here, a track here, a track here, till I got to the top. And so I remove the dome cap off, and then I cut where the white line is so that the dome cap opens up like so. Now, because I knew I wanted to wear this style for a prolonged period of time, I decided to sew down the dome cap. So, as you can see here, let me zoom in. This is the dome cap, clearly. And don't mind this is not dandruff, it's actually gel. So this is the dome cap, and what I did was I sewed it onto my cornrows. Now, I'm not a great cornrower, so I did, I worked with what I got. So I sewed the dome cap just on top here onto my cornrows. So I sewed it here, and I sewed it on the side as well. I don't know if you guys can see, but I sewed it on the side as well. And I left it unsewed on the back because I just felt like it really wasn't necessary. Just to show you guys, just turn around. This hair is pretty old, so just turn and show you guys. This is the dome cap. As you can see, my cornrows, and this is the cap here. So I didn't sew it, and that's pretty much how that's pretty much how I styled, or I guess placed, the 3/4 wig on my head. So I've done invisible parts before. I've been doing invisible parts for about 2 years, so I wanted to try an invisible part closure. But before spending my money and buying human hair invisible part closure, I decided to go with a synthetic hair visible part closure. So this is what I have here. This is a synthetic invisible part closure. I will have the brand on the bottom of the screen, so you guys check it out. But this is how it looks, and then it has the net right here. Okay, so there's already stuff on it because I used this already. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. Mesh here. So this is not the best invisible part closure because to me it doesn't look very natural, but because at this point I have no choice, I have to do my hair, so I'm gonna utilize it. But I don't know if there's better ones out there, but if not, I probably have to make my own. But anyway, let me just get right to it. So I left these two cornrows here so that I can sew the invisible part onto it, but I was having difficulty sewing this. I don't know why, it just wasn't working out for me. So then what I did was I said, okay, so I have to make this work some way, somehow. And I didn't want to leave my hair out because I didn't want to, like flat iron my hair over, because I didn't want to add heat to my hair. So I put on some Morning Glory. For those of you who don't know, Morning Glory is like it's like a hair protectant, so that when you do quick weaves, the glue adheres to the Morning Glory product and not necessarily to your hair. So that's what these white flakes are, in case you're wondering, like, ew, her hair's dirty. No, it's the Morning Glory protective gel. So I put it all over here. Clearly it's dry now, but when I put it on, it was really white and sticky, and then eventually it dries up. So it's all here on my head, right? So then I said, okay, so then I'm just going to have to glue this sucker. So using my favorite bonding glue, the Salon Pro, I'm going to show you guys how I went about gluing my closure. So I just place glue. Not a lot, just a little bit right here. See, I placed the glue only, not on the mesh, but on the top. And like I said, you don't want a lot of glue because then you don't want the glue to soak into your part. So you just want to put a little amount of glue, like so. Okay, so this is the closure. It's about 10 inches. I trimmed it a bit, so it's probably like about 8 inches right now. And so it has the glue. Okay, so I have the closure here. I have my mirror. Now I'm going to show you guys. So what I do is, I hope you guys can see, I place the part where I want it to be, and then just push down. Right? And it's fairly simple. And I go in on with the other side. And I go in with, trying to show you guys. And I go in with the other side. With the other side. And you make sure you put it really close so that you don't have that widening gap in between. So then you just kind of press it down. Like I said, you want it close to each other so that you don't have that really obvious gap in between. And so your part looks like this. So you just push it down and press it. So the part looks like this. So it doesn't look really, really bad. And then you just want to comb it. It doesn't look really, really bad, but to me, I like my hair to be like seamless. So for me, it's not great, but at least I'm learning how to put on one of these closures. Eventually one day I will pocket the money to buy a silk closure or a French lace closure, but I wanted to practice with a synthetic one so I can get the hang of it, especially since I would want to sew it on. So this is the video, you guys. I just wanted to show you guys how I put on my invisible part closure, and maybe you guys would try it one day. So this is it. Oh, and if in case anyone is wondering, this is not even human hair. All of this is synthetic hair. It looks really, really shiny, but it's only because I'm sitting right in front of the terrace door, so the sun is like beaming on me. So of course it makes the hair look really, really lustrous and shiny like doll hair, but in actuality in live it really isn't. But this is it. This is in the color 2, which actually to me looks more like 1B, but with synthetic hair it varies. And the bottom part is 12 inches, and then the whole head is 12 inches, the closure is 10 inches, and what I did was just cut it a bit to add some, like slight layering to the hair. But on the very next video, I'm going to show you guys a really budget-friendly, inexpensive way to switch up your 3/4 wig when you want to, go for a change. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please continue to subscribe and leave a comment below and let me know if you tried an invisible part.